Today we have an interesting woman on set. She is a film writer, director, and owner of Veeta Venom Network. Today we have Veeta Venom.
You know what I'm saying?
How you doing today?
I'm grand. Thanks for having me.
Good,
you
that's good.
you know.
So I feel like we're gonna go viral today, like I told you earlier, because we got a lot of stuff to talk about, and we did our research.
Oh God.
And so I hope that you're ready to answer some questions because we're gonna get into it.
Let's get into it.
Ready to get into it?
Let's get into it.
All right. So my first question, just looking at your page, and I see a whole lot of stuff. I wasn't expecting that. I listened to the music, and then I'm like, okay, we got a clean cut woman here. And then I look at the page, and I'm like, everything's so freaky. Like, what's going on with that? Like, what's the theme here with all the stuff you got going on?
So I'm a sexual person. I don't require sex, but I'm a very sexual person.
Okay.
So a lot of my content stems from my personality. And it's just freaky. You know, I like ass, I like titties, and so does the world. Why not flaunt it? Show it, baby.
Okay. So what do you identify as? You go for all trades, like?
Yeah, I'm pansexual. I don't date according to gender roles.
Okay.
I date according to vibes. If a person can water me and make me feel good, and then I do have a type, I guess you can say. I'm into submissive partners. But regardless of what that sex is, like, I guess I'd try it. Tried trans. I've been and done it, you know.
So you just decided, you know, I'm going for whatever fits me.
Yeah. You know, God made us all, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, like, I seen you eating a sandwich off of somebody's butt. Like, what type of kinky stuff?
First of all, it was pancakes.
It was pancakes?
Pancakes.
Did you add syrup to it?
Yes.
That, alright.
And butter.
Okay, Veeta. What do you like? What goes in? Is this part of your marketing scheme?
It's a big promo and marketing scheme. Whatever I'm promoting, whether it's the word of the day, the song that's playing in the background, the message in the caption, it's getting paid attention to. Why? Because sex sells. Sex rules. She wasn't even all that attractive, you know, but it's loose ass in the video with pancakes getting eaten off her ass and back.
Mm-hmm.
You watched it.
I did watch it.
Exactly. My point exactly.
So do you feel like it's a necessity? Because we see a lot of women today. I asked this to another interviewee that we had in our last session. Do you feel like it's a necessity for women to over-sexualize themselves, to market themselves in this industry?
And I love that question. No, because you don't see my ass no motherfucking way. Yeah.
But there is that sexual aspect to it.
I can't control what a female decides to do. I can't control that I'm sexy and they down to do what I need them to do to make my page what it need to be.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't hold no gun in their head. They do it, but all I check is IDs.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
So is there anything off limits to you that's like, you know, above your morals? Like, hey, I'm not doing this.
I'm not fucking you when we here to work. When we here to make content, there's nothing going on. It's slow for you. That's it.
That brings up another good point because I saw another video. I think it was for one of your music videos. You guys were in this chair. There was a whole bunch of men. They were all like bulked up and you was in this bathing suit and they got the grapes and the syrup. So I want to know, first of all, how do you plan this? Like, how do people sign up to be part of these type of things? And then what goes on after you're done shooting this type of production?
So that specifically was actually a promo shoot for my reality show.
Okay.
I have a love reality show coming out in July. It's called Venom's Vortex of Love.
Mm-hmm.
We've been presenting it and promoting it as For the Love of Venom, just for copyright infringement and you know, shit like that. But it's strictly for that. It was promo. And to be more specific, there's a Vietnamese female in the video. That was who I was dating at the time. I had to get her to kind of like hop along and play model.
Right.
Hey, babe, can you please kiss him really quick to just make it like live? You know, no one was freaking comfortable. You know, if you want to be real, we was just making something happen. You know, making a dream come true. Mm-hmm. That's it. Believing in the vision. But you know, yeah.
So when the camera turns off, y'all not on there like Diddy house party stuff?
When them cameras cut off, friend, niggas was outside rolling blunts, figuring out what the next move was. Some of us went to my rooftop, smoked some more, freestyled on a couple beats, discussed the next move, plan, business move. None of the people in that video is on my cast.
Okay. So what's your opinion for artists like the Sexy Reds, the Sukianas, the Ice Spices? Like, is that the lane you're going? Like, I'm not even going to say lane because you yourself are not doing that. It's more like the atmosphere that you keep around you is what makes it look like that. So what's your opinion on artists like that?
I can see if it was just the image. But my God, it's the music too. It's everything. They're just demonizing every fucking thing. They're making everything just trashy, ratchet, and disgusting.
And that's not you.
Bro,
You listen
fuck
to a
no.
couple of your songs,
You know what I'm
you got the
saying?
rap, and the rap is like not even the DMV rap.
You
Like
know
it's
what I'm
wavy,
saying?
you know.
Yeah, it's like
something that can take it off.
I like to do, when I do my music, I create with how I feel. When I say that, I mean like I create drill, R&B, hip hop, rap. I just stepped into EDM. It's no one lane. As an artist, God bless him.
Mm-hmm.
As an artist, there is no lane for you. I'm an artist. All I do is create. I just told somebody earlier, when it comes to working with Veeta Venom, think of me and the whole thing that I can bring to your life as that show on Netflix, Money Heist. I'm the motherfucking professor, and everybody that works for me is my motherfucking bank robbers, baby. We get to a bag. It's nothing more to it.
Just like you said, I'm the architect.
Man.
Taking notes. So
No.
when and how did you start making music? Like when did you, because there's no way that you, unless you did just wake up one day and then just come up with this master scheme, Veeta Network and all these things. It had to be baby steps, right?
Absolutely. So, of course, I got my name Veeta Venom from, just rapping in elementary school, having a flow, and everybody like, Kel Veeta, you should call yourself Veeta, bruh. And you like snakes, like Venom,
Right.
Venom, and it just stuck, and I stuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I got my name. As far as music, I've always been inclined with music, always. I started off doing photography, but not to really throw it out there. I really try not to do this for genuine family. I have family that's in the industry. Music has always been a part of my life, always and forever. I didn't start taking it serious until about 2020, but yeah, going hard, really investing in myself, sitting down to read and learn what it takes to really be an artist, what it takes to be an entrepreneur, because it's more than just being an artist, and that's why I created the network. Because it's more to me just being a fucking musician. I can create and write scripts. I can produce a whole movie. I can produce a TV show. You know what I'm saying?
So talk about those type of works that you've done. Like I seen a couple things. It was I believe it was called it wasn't Love in the DMV, Seeking Love in the DMV.
Oh, that's what we working on now for my love reality show,
Mm-hmm.
The Venom's Vortex of Love.
Okay.
That's what we working on. Mm-hmm. So that's probably what you're saying something for. Then we did a movie called Don't Tell with a local producer. His name is Don Bond at It's Don Bond or Don Bond TV. It's on Roku, so that will be dropping sometime this year. You can kind of like go to his page for that and see that and more of that. But I just pretty much wrote it, acted in it, and pushed it.
Okay. I mean, you're not gonna. That's the big thing. Like, I just learned. Like, nah, you did that. You did that.
Yeah.
So, what has changed since you got off your feet and started, making motion in this music industry? Has your circle changed? Have people started acting differently? Have family members started seeing, what you've been putting out and like, raise the eyebrow? Like, wait
family has been family as far as like being super supportive, always having my back. Friends, I've never been one for friends. I'm a Gemini, and my Gemini always Gemini, so I find a way to cut people out of my life regardless.
What's that mean?
I'm saying? Like, I find the wrong in shit. I find the wrong in people. I like being by myself. I'm addicted to solitude. I'm not pressed for friendship. I don't have many friends. Majority of anybody I talk to are business partners.
Okay.
So if you see me with anybody, I'm fucking.
So talk to me. There's no way that it's been just smooth sailing from the jump. What has been some adversity that has struck while you were doing your productions, making your music, building your team? And can you share a story with us? We want to know.
So building my team has been hard. I'm actually still building my team. It's not an easy process. You gotta trust people. You gotta hope that your vision really means as much to them as it do to you. You have to believe that they're going to put that time and that effort in to get those projects done and edited on time. And it's to the point now. I'm 31 years old, y'all, and I'll be 32 this year. And I've been doing this for almost 4 years, but only 3 months that you've seen. This is a rocky road, crazy industry. You run into people trying to dick you, steal from you, lie to you, all types of stuff, and you just kind of gotta take L's. And
we want to know the story. What's one time when let's talk about it.
That movie Don't Tell.
Okay.
That's why it was so easy to jump over it. I originally wrote that script, and then I sent it to this guy thinking he was my friend, and instead of telling me, hey, I think you should add more to this movie or add this or change this, he did it for me. And when he sent it back, it was no longer written by Veeta McCoy. It was now written by Veeta McCoy and Don Bond.
Really?
Took it as a red flag, but let it go. Long story short, some things happened on set. Me plus the cast wasn't feeling the way he was talking to, people, treating people and stuff, kind of a little, extra. And instead of taking accountability, he made me a problem. And it's been nothing but a problem. So I had to do something I really didn't want to do, which was block him and completely remove myself from the project of that movie.
Right. Were there incentives involved in that where it's like, hey, you can get this percentage if you do this and that?
We talk 50-50, but okay. I'm so disturbed by the drama and the stuff that disturbed my peace over time that I don't want anything. My face all up and through that motherfucker, baby.
So you talked adversity, let's talk support. What do you think was the thing that really gave you that push to get you where you at, and who has been your biggest supporter this far?
My kids, my family, my team, and myself. And of course, number one is God. I wake up, I pray to him, I talk to him. He sees me through. So number one supporter will be God, for sure.
So you do have kids, you're a mother.
Of course.
What do they think about Veeta Venom? Do they see the stuff that you got going on? How old are they?
Yeah, so my daughter, my oldest, she's 13 now. She'll be 14 in November. My son is 5. He's really shadowed. I keep him away, shadowed a lot from my life as far as like the sexual stuff. He's a sweet kid. If you've seen him, you wouldn't want to even smoke in front of him. He's just really different. Her, on the other hand, she's seen so much. She's been there since ever. Like, she's my first kid. We went through a lot together. So she sees stuff. She come in the room. I think she'll pose. Like, she got a lot of personality. It be little stuff. Or that girl you bought in here the other day wasn't cute. Just little.
So I
get the mouth. I get the mouth. Yeah.
So what's a lesson that you would like to share with your kids? Like, what's something that you would not want them to do that you have done?
Repeat mistakes.
Like what?
Anything, because you're going to make them. Don't repeat them. Know when to love and when to stop. And stay focused and always put you and your dreams first. Literally, that's it.
So they just have a clear road, they're going to make their own decisions.
Yeah, they're going to make their own decisions. They're going to do what they want to do. I'd never be that parent.
So let's talk DMV music. So you are really versatile. We just listened to that song, Unimpressed, which is going crazy. And you are, first of all, you said you're from DC, correct?
Yes, I'm from
So
DC.
you are a DMV artist.
Yes.
But at the same time, you don't carry that DMV sound.
No.
What do you feel about the DMV music? And do you feel like you can blow up doing that? Do you feel like it's a dead wave?
Why did you have to ask me that?
And at the same time, you're not talking about sliding or killing nobody.
No, but I feel like with that, it's the flow. Like, it's off beat. It's not, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? For me, I feel like, okay, as an artist and artist manager, I feel like there's a market for every artist. Regardless of what kind of music you make, there's a market for you. I don't have to be into it to make it good. You feel me? I'm not into the DC wave. And I'm going to just leave it at that. Let's leave it at that.
So if you could work with one DMV artist, who would you want to collab with?
Pinky the Rapper. Tell me some Yeah.
So that's one artist you want to work with?
She's dope. And she don't carry no DMV sound, no DC sound. You know what I'm saying? That's a rare thing nowadays. Everybody's sounding the same. What do you think from Virginia?
What do you think? What do you think it changed? Like, what do you think? What causes that? Is it like a popularity contest?
No, I just feel like people don't know how to be authentic. They see that something works for another person, works for another artist, and think that it'll work for them.
Yeah.
And that's not the case. Do what works for you.
So it's very intentional that you decide to, not go down that track, and you've been successful doing that as well.
Absolutely.
Okay. So my next question is, what do the fans of Veeta Venom look like? Who follows you?
Oh, man. Shout out to my man, Benny the Butcher. Sorry, the kid.
Chico Bean?
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Okay.
OC, hey, friend, hey. I got a couple wild friends. Yeah, I got a couple friends in the industry that look
But
out.
the average listener that's listening to your music, like,
you saying like for me?
Who is tapping in and trying to listen to Veeta Venom?
I feel like Veeta Venom makes music for hood bitches that really got a purpose in life. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little trap, maybe a little stuck, but you try and make it out.
Okay.
Majority of the people that I get random shout outs from be looking like they trying to get from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I make music for the hood.
That's why you make music? That's your purpose in creating?
My purpose in creating is because I feel like my story, any type of music that I make is true, is real. So it's going to be somebody just as real and true that's going to relate to it, that's going to feel it, that can learn from it. You know, like they can take it and use it as a message. I could probably save a life.
For real.
That is.
Okay. So let's jump back into the reality show that you were talking about. What got you into producing films and things of that nature?
Tired of being the middleman. Tired of the word no. Tired of being tired when I have the gift and talent for real, and motherfuckers overlook me because of whatever their reason is. I'm a motherfucking GOAT, baby. And that's why I started this network. Look, check out for it. We coming, baby. Yes, sir. Yeah.
So who has looked over you? Has there ever been an opportunity that you really, really wanted, but you just couldn't quite get there? Because we've all had rejections. We've all had people say no. And sometimes it pisses you off.
Nothing that would really make me sit back and remember. I remember all my no's, but nothing that was worth really telling a story on.
What's your biggest yes then?
To myself.
Come on, Veeta.
I'm being so serious. The biggest yes was to myself. The biggest yes was saying, bitch, you can do it yourself. The biggest yes is saying, you don't need them. The biggest yes is saying, take that last little bit of bread and throw it in there because you're going to get it back. The biggest yes was taking a chance on me. It don't get no bigger than that. Because ain't nobody going to ever believe in me the way I believe in myself.
So how did you go about creating your team, getting these supporters and followers to seek your vision for these projects?
I talk to whoever hit me up, whoever see what it is I got going on and genuinely, authentically want to help.
Okay.
Want to add value to what I got going on. That is my team. And it's consistently building.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we also noticed while I was doing my research, I've been looking at your Instagram page for a couple of weeks, and you took down all your content.
No,
You took down a lot of it.
It's not down. It's in my reels.
Okay.
You just gotta go to the reels. It's just not publicly on the profile.
Well, why is that?
I'm making room for what's new.
Okay. Respect.
You know.
And you also got the OnlyFans subscription.
Coming back real soon. Thank you. It's coming back real soon.
So what's going on? Like, how did you get into OnlyFans?
I've always had OnlyFans. At first it was just
money
me.
coming in from that?
You motherfucking right. You fucking like throwing it out. I was just sitting in there. I couldn't even touch because the bitch was being petty. It's up now. Okay. We back. It's up. Push up.
So is there anything off limits that you would not post on the OnlyFans?
You won't see me naked.
So what's on there then?
Subscribe today and find out.
Okay.
Yeah. How would you know if you don't go look?
So what is one thing that you absolutely would not do on camera or would not do for your career? That's off limits. Somebody say I got $1 million for you right now, but you got to do X, Y, and Z.
But I'm not licking no ass. Like, a nigga ass. That's big.
But you was eating pancakes.
A bitch ass. That's a female. That's two different sexes. Females are cleaner. Do you know what men do all day, my nigga?
I am one.
It stinks down there. I ain't on that.
Okay.
We ain't on that. Oh, sir. No, sir. Absolutely not.
Oh, my goodness. So, since we're on the topic, what is the worst sexual experience that you ever had? The worst.
It was like literally a whole situation, though. Like,
We got time. Break it down.
Like, took a girl out, spent a lot of money on her because she was bad, fat ass, nice titties, pretty smile. Like, here, everything was done right. Just to get into the situation, and nothing went right.
How so?
Just nothing went right. I strap up, nothing went right. It was dry. It was just
So it wasn't what it was supposed to. It wasn't giving what it was supposed to give.
Get my money back. Like, pay me back for that dinner, bitch.
So you really the player in here. You're taking girls out. You spending the bag.
I'm a big trick. I don't got time for no relationship. I got goals to chase, dreams to chase. Not on that. Not on none of that. Big trick. I spoil the shit out you, baby. None of that.
But you never. Is there marriage in your future?
Oh, friend. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Let's see if somebody act right. And I ain't get that far. I'm not opposed, but I don't know.
So what's next for Veeta Venom? I feel like you got something up your sleeve. Like we definitely got into it, but I feel like there's some things that we didn't touch on that need to be addressed.
I've always been a big believer in doing more, saying less.
Okay.
So the next time we meet, that question will be answered.
So I have more to talk about.
Exactly.
Okay.
I won't even have to tell you nothing. You're gonna see it. You gotta do your research before we do the next one anyway.
Yeah, you know I'm tapping.
So when you do your research and stuff, it's gonna be like, yeah, she did all that.
So I guess my last question for you now is, what made you tap in with Behind the Buzz?
Yo, it was so random but genuine. You know, like, hey, do you want to do an interview? I'm like, I'm like, let me go see, because everybody be scamming people nowadays, trying to get you with shit.
I've been a victim of scams too.
See?
So.
But it was just, I checked out the page. Everything seemed very genuine. Mm-hmm. It seemed like you're on the rise. Come on, baby. I believe in you.
Appreciate
I'm here. We drove the way.
Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. So is there anything else, any upcoming projects or things that we want to say before we close out? What's one last thing you want to say to your fans?
Make sure you subscribe to the network today. The network is actually up, VeetaVenomNetwork.com. It's actually launching on Valentine's Day, but if you wanted to, you could actually go and subscribe today. What else I want to say? New music coming soon, new music videos coming soon, new features coming soon, whole projects coming soon, movies, TV shows. You think of it, it's coming soon. Veeta Venom Network, baby.
And where can we find you on Instagram?
VEETA Venom, VENOM for those who cannot spell.
All right. And that's a wrap for this episode of Behind the Buzz. Thank you, Veeta, for your time. Please subscribe for the content. Tap into Veeta Venom Network, and I think we'll see you soon.
Absolutely. Thank y'all for having me. I'm out. Yes, sir.